Have you ever encountered anything particularly strange during your shoot?
I mean, I've definitely done weird things. Like I initiated an orgy at a karaoke bar, like spontaneously.
If someone wants to enter this industry now, what advice would you give them?
If you have any kind of talent that you want to show off, go for it. So for me, like my thing is squatting.
Yeah. Can you tell us most dangerous experience in your shooting?
I mean, I've almost been caught. Well, I have been caught a few times filming. There was one time I was filming on an airplane.
大家好，我是中指通啊，这次终于请到我们来自澳洲女神 Dainty Wilder.
Hi, my name is Dainty Wilder. I'm from Australia and I am the biggest content creator in Australia.
That's true because you are like a OnlyFans goat in Australia, maybe.
Thank you.
Yeah. When you receive our invitation, what do you think about it?
I was very excited.
Curious?
I was curious, yeah. I'd never heard of the expo before, but I did a bit of research and so many people attend. So I was like, oh my God, that's so exciting. And yeah, I just felt like traveling to Taiwan.
Besides the expo, is there anything you looking forward to do in Taiwan?
I have gone to a couple of really good restaurants already, but yeah, the food is so good.
Really?
Yeah. Wait, you don't think so?
People in Taiwan will say Japanese food is better or Chinese food is better.
Well, it's not a competition.
Yeah, true. It's about taste.
Exactly.
Yeah. Today, the shooting day is the Taiwan Father's Day because this August 8th in Chinese is Baba.
Baba.
And it sounds familiar like Papa.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I would like to ask Dainty to give a special Father's Day blessing to all the Taiwanese dads and all the dads who are watching this video.
Happy Father's Day to all the daddies out there.
Wow.
I love you guys. I'm a big fan of DILFs, so call me.
Perfect. Now is the good time. Let me teach you how to say Happy Father's Day in Mandarin.
Okay.
父亲节。
父亲节。
Yeah, 快乐。父亲节快乐。
父亲节快乐。
Perfect. Perfect. You do.
Yay!
You do great. You do great. So, is there any any place you want to visit or in Taiwan?
There's a city, or not a city, a town that I want to visit. I forget what it's called, but it's the town that Spirited Away was inspired by.
Oh!
And I mean, I'm a big Spirited Away fan. Like, I have my Haku tattoo.
What?
So if I have time, I would love to visit that town.
The question is, could you tell us how you got into the industry?
Well, I started as a cam girl. You know cam girls?
Oh,
See?
I know that.
Yeah. So I started out doing that. It was just something I was doing like on the side. It was kind of a secret for a little while. But then that started taking off. And I was like, oh, I could do this like for a living.
For full-time job?
Yeah, and so I decided to quit my old job to do that. And then from there, people asked me for my OnlyFans. And I was like, I don't have one yet. So enough people asked. And then I just made one, and then that took off. So I was like, wow, yeah. And I love making content now. It's like my favorite.
It's my curious. Why did you choose to operate independently rather than collaborate with like a filmmaker, like big company?
Well, I personally like to have full control over my videos because I love to come up with the ideas. Basically, all my videos are my own fantasies. Yeah. Basically, filming when I feel like it as well. Like when I'm in the mood, I will just whip out a camera and start filming. Versus with companies, it's very professional. It's very structured. They tell you what to do.
True.
And I feel like it would be fun to experience, but I personally just like doing it very organically.
You are so bright in the scene.
Yeah,
it's the center of the universe. Sometimes,
making me blush.
It's very hard to notice so much thing when you making your own
Yeah.
works.
I think it just comes with practice because for me, because I started as a webcam model,
Yeah.
you see yourself on the screen while people are watching you. And I
True,
think
true.
from there, I learned like my good angles. I learned what other people like to see as well because you get their feedback. Like they'll say like, I love it when you do this or whatever it is.
I think that helps a lot.
Yeah, so that's how I learned, I think, at the beginning. And then when it comes to making videos, I just practice makes perfect.
Have you ever encountered anything particularly strange during your shoot?
I mean, I've definitely done weird things. Like I initiated an orgy at a karaoke bar, like spontaneously. That was fun. I think it was like 7 people in the orgy.
Those workers in the staff in karaoke bar were like,
We just paid them.
oh, can you do that?
I think we paid them like $200 and they were like, fine, you can use the karaoke bar.
If we do this in Taiwan's karaoke, you will get into jail.
Really? Well,
Definitely.
that's good to know. I won't do it here. Okay.
Can you tell us most dangerous experience in your shooting
Dangerous.
process?
I mean, I've almost been caught. Well, I have been caught a few times filming. There was one time I was filming on an airplane. It was the one and only time I went first class. And it was sort of like it was a cabin, but anyone that's tall enough can kind of see what's happening. So I started filming a little video and someone tall walked past and I think they told one of the staff members and I was just like, oh shit, I'm packing up. I wasn't doing anything, I was just sleeping. I was sleeping.
Most of people, if they shooting on the airplane, they shooting in the toilet.
Yeah, not me.
Okay.
Not me. I did it in the seat.
Have you ever met any overly and crazy fan, like in the expo, like AVN?
There was one guy that he started having a conversation with me, seemed nice enough at first, and then he gave me like what I thought was hand sanitizer, but it was hand cream, and he started massaging my hands, and it went for way too long. Like he kept massaging my hands for like 10 minutes.
What?
And I was like, can someone help me? I didn't know how to get out of that situation.
That's weird.
That was a bit funny, yeah.
Okay. Have you watched any Asian production?
It's quite different to a lot of stuff from the US.
Yeah. American style is too wild.
Yeah, it can be a bit crazy, which I mean, it's for some people, but I like that a lot of Asian productions seem to be more about intimacy and like being sensual. I like that.
If someone wants to enter this industry now, what advice would you give them?
The first thing I would say is make sure you really, really want to do it because you can't take it back.
Yeah, true.
Second thing is make the kind of content that you yourself really like to make. So if you have any kind of talent that you want to show off, go for it. So for me, like my thing is squatting, like and build up your social media presence. That is important.
Okay, next question. As an Australian, what do you think is the biggest misconception people have about Australia? For example, full of spiders and other wild animals.
I think that's like the #1 misconception. I mean, they are around. We do have like spiders that are like this big, but they're harmless. They're harmless.
Okay. Some spider is deadly too, so
yeah, but I haven't encountered any deadly spiders. But you might, if you visit, you might see a huntsman spider, and they can be that big. But what you do as an Australian, you have to learn how to capture them and release them. You don't kill them.
Oh, don't kill them.
Yeah.
And I have heard that Australians use phrase like no, no, yeah, or yeah, yeah, no to express different things. They say the only matter is the last word. Yeah, yeah, no means no.
Yeah, no.
No, no, yeah is yeah.
No, yeah. It's a thing. It is. It's sort of like, I guess as an Australian, you don't really think about it, but like even I'm guilty of saying it. But it's sort of almost like a nice way of saying no, for example. So if you go
too directly.
Yeah. So if you just go no, it's a bit harsh. But if
Yeah.
you're like yeah, no, it's like okay, but no. So if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of like that.
Oh, next, Vegemite is a very famous Australian food, but it seems hard to people outside of Australia. So
I
you
love it. So the way you eat it is you have a slice of toast, you put a lot of butter.
Oh, with butter.
And a little bit of Vegemite, not too much. You have to go easy, especially if you're a beginner. Go easy with the Vegemite. So it's sort of a bit salty, a bit like yeasty.
Don't take it to like the vegetable or like
Yeah.
peanut butter.
No, no, no.
What hobbies do you have outside of work?
So honestly, I spend a lot of time with my pets because I have 3 parrots and a dog. But other than that, I like to draw
Oh,
and playing video games.
wow.
And
What video games you play recently?
my favorite games are like Zelda series.
Ah, true.
I have a Zelda tattoo here.
Oh!
It's a Navi.
You are really big fan of it.
Yeah, I love Zelda.
What qualities do you think your ideal partner should have?
They have to be kind, not only to me, but to other people. Someone that's quietly confident, not like in your face confident.
Very cocky.
Yeah, I don't like that. That's like a red flag for me. But someone who's quietly confident, doesn't need to show off, but like is confident in themselves.
Prefer. Like looks alike.
Preferably someone that wears a tiger mask.
Let me name some movie star. And
Okay, tell me.
It's okay or not?
Okay, I'll
Hugh
say yes.
Jackman,
Yes.
Tom Hardy,
No.
Benedict Cumberbatch,
Like
Robert Downey Jr., Tom Cruise.
no.
Too short?
Not that. It's just the whole Scientology thing.
Oh yeah.
I mean, being crazy into Scientology.
True.
I don't mind religion, but
It's
he's a
over.
bit weird.
Yeah. Henry Cavill.
Yeah.
Geralt in The Witcher.
Yes.
Mel Gibson. but
He's a bit
I-
weird as well, isn't
Oh,
he?
true. Okay, now is what is the largest size you ever count? Let me.
Okay. Oh my god. Wait, slow down.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think about that.
So
That's about the biggest.
what about the ideal?
I prefer curvature. Like a bit of a curve. Like, that's what I really
Oh.
like, yeah.
If someone is very small, smells bad, has poor skills, which one would be the biggest deal breaker for you?
Smells bad. Because, I mean, I can work with someone that's small and someone that doesn't have good skills. I feel like you can teach them, you can
Yeah,
work
yeah.
on it, but someone that smells bad is kind of
It's,
like,
oh god.
yeah,
Oh.
like I don't even want to go there.
On a date, what would someone do that would make you think they are a great match?
Someone that knows how to hold the conversation.
You know how to start a conversation
Yeah,
with you?
start a conversation, knows how to make it flow.
And in bed, what would someone do that makes them a top-notch partner?
I think communicating, because everyone's different,
Yeah,
and it's
yeah,
not like a one-size-fits-all thing. So I think if you can communicate with each other, it means you can open up to a lot of new things as well. And also someone that's like attentive in bed, because I'm very attentive. So I want someone to be attentive to me as well.
True.
Yeah.
Would you ever consider dating one of your fans?
I have actually. I shouldn't say that, but I have.
May I ask how long you?
Dated them.
Yeah.
Maybe like 2 months.
Two.
It didn't really work out in the end, so a bit too obsessive.
Oh.
I kind of liked it at the beginning, but then, yeah. yeah, it got a bit weird. I do like my fans a lot. I love my fans, so I would still try again.
Well, 2 months, that guy is still a very lucky person.
It was a good experience.
Okay, looking to the future, are there any goals or challenges you want to take on?
Devil's threesome.
What is that?
It's 2 guys and 1 girl.
Yeah.
I haven't done that before.
Oh! Okay, at last, we're really, really happy you come to our channel. So, some words, wisdom words for wisdom words for our audience.
Well, I love you guys. I love all my fans. It's a pleasure to be here. I love Taiwan as well. And yeah, I'm so happy that you guys are a fan of me and my work. I love you.
那今天真的是非常荣幸可以跟 Dainty Wilder 小姐互动这么久的时间，那也希望大家喜欢这支影片。今天的内容就差不多到这边，我是钟钟，我们下次见，拜拜。
皆さんありがとうございました。感谢你的收看，也不要忘记加入我们的会员频道哦。
谢喽。